Creativity technique number 5 is known as problem reversal, that is developed by Charles Thomson. Okay, so for this technique, basically the entrepreneur will create negative statement in order to generate creative idea. For example here, okay, in dealing with customer service issue, the student will generate a list of all the way to make customer service bad. Okay, for example, you are doing what everyone else does not do. Okay, for example here, okay, so everyone delivering food using polystyrene. Okay, but what you do, you delivering food by having mangkuk tingkat, for example. So this is the way you will create creative idea. Then we have attribute listing. So under this technique, what you need to do is you should identify the product or process you are dissatisfied with or wish to improve. And then you need to list its attributes. Okay, for a simple physical object like a pen, this might include the material to uh, to develop the pen, and then shape, the target market of the pen, the colors and the texture of the pen, and then choose the attribute. Okay, 7 to 8 of this attribute that seem particularly interest or important. Okay, you should choose the important attribute in order to improve. Okay, and then identify alternative way to achieve each attribute. For example, you want to have different shape, cylindrical, cubic, multifaceted, or somewhere else, or something else. Okay, so either by conventional inquiry or via any idea generating techniques. So try to identify the alternative way of creating the attribute that you choose in step number 3. And then you combine one or more of this alternative way of achieving the required attribute and see if you can come up with a new approach to the product or process you were working on in order to have creative process. Okay, the next subtopic is on innovation. So when we talk about innovation, there is basically 3 types of innovation that you should know as an entrepreneur. The first innovation is known as technological innovation. The second one is known as operational innovation, and the last one known as organizational innovation. When we talk about innovation, innovation means that you creating something or you improve from an existing product. Okay. So look at the first innovation type. The first innovation type is technological innovation, in which these are breakthrough inventions that have wide-reaching impact and influence which benefit society and business. This innovation involve the you modifying the technological aspect of the product or service. Okay, so the major breakthrough, okay, can be radical and destructive for people, society, business and country or the whole world. Example, the internet. Okay, by having internet in order to supply your product or service, and then they can change the way people live their life, the way company do business, and the way country govern and behave. So what happen if we have smaller technological invention? Okay, smaller technological invention refers to those that with little technological invention, little technological product. Okay, so these types of smaller technological invention, okay, have less impact but still have significant benefit to certain user. Okay, example of small technological invention are the paper cup, the ballpoint pen, the electric toothbrush, the electric razor, hair dryer, and so on. The second type of innovation is known as operational innovation, in which you are having operational you modify your operational aspect of the business. Okay, so operational innovation is smaller, more process-oriented innovation in which you modified the process of entrepreneurship. Okay, this basically tend to be incremental in nature. Okay, this does not necessarily change product or services or how they are used, and most of it goes unnoticed by the public. But often it is the mean to improve product and lower operating costs. Okay, as I mentioned just now, the operational innovation is focused on operation, not on the product or services. If you have a much smaller impact, okay, per invention compared with breakthrough technological innovation, okay, so these types of innovation, operational innovation, have smaller impact than technological innovation, but cumulatively their effect can be enormous. Their effect build and grow over time. So if you understand this statement, so basically operational innovation have less impact compared to technological, but in future or in the long run, in the long term perspective, in the long term aspect, this type of operational innovation will give you big impact to the business. Okay, these are the types of operational innovation that you can implement in the business. So the first one, we have new system or refinement. So you implement new system in your business, that is also included in operational innovation. Second, operational innovation is small improvement in in operation or processes. For example, you make changes to the equipment in order for a long run use. Okay. The third one, minor improvement, in which also known as development that will enhance it to a technological products. Okay. The last one, we have innovative new business practice. For example, the new way for thinking strategically. The last innovation types is organizational innovation. So this organizational innovation is where a company or organization itself is innovative. So in an innovative company or organization, everyone knows his or her specific role in innovation. They play their role in innovate something in the organization. It can be purposely built through putting organizational culture as the operational style or mode to get things done. Okay, innovative company that don't just produce innovative goods and service. They use innovative method in everything they do. So basically, organizational innovation means that the whole organization aspect is innovative. Okay, not only the employee, but also the bosses, the system, and also the operation. So how to instill organizational innovation in the organization? So what you need to do is you need to develop an instituting and innovative work culture among the people within the company or organization. So you need to make sure that they are practicing the creativity and innovation culture in all organization process. So why is it important? Because by enforcing work culture, company or organization will able to change the way the staff work, and then change their attitude, change the employee attitude and mindset in order to be more creative than before, and then to improve the employee skills, to improve the method they use to carry out the work from less creative to more creative. Okay, students, that's all for chapter 3, creativity and innovation. If you have any question, you may post your question in the Telegram group, or you may PM me personally in order to have further explanation. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.